Congrats on the win. On your goal, what happened on that play to spring you open, and what did you see?
I think just winning. I think our midfield won the ball in the middle of the field. I saw Charles have the ball. I just spun out. I saw the space in behind, so he just played me a good through ball, and I did the rest. I mean, I took two players. Luckily went in, great finish. Get the team going a little bit, you know.
Was that with your inside foot on that down that left side?
I kind of chipped it a little bit. So.
How'd you get a lot of velocity on a chip like that?
I don't know. I think just technique. Playing soccer for over 17, 16 years. I think you just get a knack, you know.
Yeah.
You just know how to hit the ball, and I mean, once you've scored enough goals, you can try new things, you know.
How did you keep yourself sort of emotionally in check? I mean, I'm sure you were pretty fired up to play in this match against your former team. But
I think just my teammates helping me out, getting me fired up a little bit for this game. This game always means a lot to me because I'm from Omaha. I played for UNO for 3 years. Now I'm at Creighton, so it's always special for me. And no matter what side I'm on, I think you always get those butterflies before the game, before these type of games, and I mean they're always special. And I think just having the experience, calming myself down before the game, not getting too hyper or whatever, you know, but just calming myself down and having the experience, you know, mentally.
I don't know if it matters. You tell me if it does it matter to have a positive memory from this rivalry game? Like, it's your last time playing in it, just to have it. You know, you scored and you guys won. You know, versus not playing last year. I think you got hurt in one of these, didn't you?
Yeah. So my last game against Creighton when I was at UNO, I got hurt in the first 5 minutes, so I couldn't play that game. And then I transferred over to Creighton, couldn't play that game, and finally got the chance to win my last one, my last Dodge Street Derby. So I think this one was just a special one, especially scoring the winning goal and helping the team win.
Does it feel different scoring a goal in this match? Like, you know everything that goes into it. You certainly have grown up watching it. You know what it feels like to be in the stands, and you know what it feels like playing it. What does it feel like to score a goal in this match?
Yeah, I think it's a little different. You kind of get a little rush when you score, especially because I played on both sides, so I heard a little booing on one end and some cheering on the other end. But I think it was a rush. It was special, being from Omaha also. So I mean, it was a great feeling, and I'm glad I helped the team win.
Yeah, I mean, just take us through that moment there where free kick comes in and you just have to sort of react and keep the ball in net.
What's going through my mind at that point, I guess, just trying to cover my corner and trust my wall basically to take the long side. Obviously, wasn't actually expecting that they tipped the ball, so that they play an indirect free kick, which made it a little bit more difficult for me because the angle of the ball was different than it was before. So he was a left foot, so he had a better angle basically to play it through around the wall into my far side corner. Just make a stop. I think the ball got a little deflection, so it bounced in front of me. I was just trying to parry to one side because I knew that first of all the surface was a little bit slippery, and I didn't want it to basically try to catch it and then just parry it right in front of me. So I tried to parry to the side. Saw that they had the runner next to our wall, so I was just trying to get up as quick as possible, recover, and was on the lucky end of the side that I made the second one.
You did kick save, right? Yes. You had your foot on it.
I mean, how hard is it to do that? Like, obviously the service is coming from pretty close in already, so it's.
I mean, at the end, it's a routine thing, I would say. Coach Gab does an awesome job to prepare me every single week for different scenarios like this, close range shots, parry shots where you make one save, get up, make another save. So at the end, it's just for me, I'm falling back to my habits, to what I practice every single week. That's what we try to do in practice, just to try to train the highest level possible so we can fall back to our habits in the game. And yeah, I was happy it worked out this time.
You let out a pretty good scream when the clock hit 0. I know there's a lot of emotions that go into this match, but how does it feel to be on the right side of the ledger as you wrap up this your experience in this series?
I can tell it feels awesome. Obviously, I've been here now for a couple of years, and I know what that game means, not only to the team, but to our community, to our fans, our school. And we found ourselves a little bit with our backs against the wall. With the last couple of games that we played, where we like always in close contention. But when I really able to pull through at the end, I lost at home against Georgetown, lost close against Tulsa at home. Then lost our last game on the road against St. John's, and I told the guys before the game that this game, obviously, like there's more than just 3 points on the line. It's like our pride we play for. It's for a school that we play for, the entire city. And yeah, it was definitely a huge win for us, just for the spirit. And playing UNO is always a top 3 if you play them in the season. So yeah, we're happy that we got our win today, and we move on from here.
What do you think it's going to take for you guys to kind of build some momentum? I mean, you played a really tough schedule, so that's kind of part of it. Like every time you take the field, it's like a really good opponent. But I mean, I know you guys want to stack some good performances on top of each other. What do you think it's going to take to do that here?
I mean, like, obviously we played some good opponents, but we still see us up there with those opponents. That's why we play them. We don't want to play opponents where we see them like in the lower half of the rankings. Like, we want to have those top opponents to show that we're also a top team. And we showed that partly this year. In some games we unfortunately weren't able to do it. As I said, like this game was huge for the spirit of the guys. To know, okay, we're still capable of pulling through, of having a clean sheet at the end and scoring. And now it's just, as you said, taking momentum from that win, having that good feeling in our heads, knowing what it feels like to win, and take that momentum into the next game.
Yeah. Your impressions of your team's performance tonight, just how they were able to pull that one out.
I'm proud of the guys. They've had a rough go, and I'm proud of them for being resilient. I'm proud of them for staying together, believing in each other, and executing the game plan.
It did seem like it was tough for both sides to really break each other down. Was that just a matter of familiarity, or do you think it was kind of going to be a defensive sort of battle?
I think anytime you get 2 good teams on the field, you're going to see some of that. It's kind of a chess match, right? And I think early on we're trying to feel each other out a little bit and see what each one of us had to offer. And again, both 2 very good teams, and we understand and know that they're well coached and coach warming, and so I'm just glad we were on the winning end tonight.
I mean, I think you've told us, you've seen it, you know what Guti's capable of, but what does it take to finish an individual play over that amount of space, against those types of defenders? It doesn't seem like a high percentage play for most, but he was able to put it in the back of the net somehow.
Yeah, Guti's electrifying, man. He's got that it factor, right? Again, I've said it before. Even if your team's not performing well, he's a guy that can unbalance a defense on his own. And I thought he did a good job taking his opportunity tonight and finishing it off. I am very proud though of the group, in that we're trying to get some belief and some buy-in, and being able to rotate some guys and do it together, because we're going to be playing a lot of matches in the next 4 weeks. This is the first of 8 that we'll have in 4 weeks, where we go Wednesday, Saturday. So I think that's a vigorous rhythm, and we're going to have to make sure that we can believe in what we're trying to do as a unit and rotate some guys.
On that Gutierrez goal, one of the things that actually Coach Warming said was that you guys transitioned really well, and I know that's one of the things you have been sort of talking to your guys about, just get that ball going the other way. Did you feel like that in that moment it was good, just to turn the ball around?
I think transitioning is one of our strengths, and unfortunately for us, I think we've lacked that a little bit. We definitely lacked it against St. John's. I thought it was pretty good in the second half against Georgetown, but I thought we got away from it against St. John's, and so it was good to see that we were transitioning again tonight. Although I think there were some other situations where we could have done a better job, not rely so much on Diego to do it on his own, but accompany him and have some energy and have more numbers running forward. But we'll definitely keep plugging away and working on that.